commissions. I think everything's working. It's gonna be a very chill stream. I only have a few hours before I have to leave, like 2-3 hours-ish. So, yeah, figured I have some commissions in the queue that I have to work on. I figured I want to use the Spirit City lo-fi game. Like, not really a kind of a game, like a mix between like a game and like a task to-do list, kind of like Pomodoro timer app, I guess, if you will. I got it recently. It's like really helped me be productive on my work from home days, and it's like super cute. So yeah, I figured we'll do just kind of chill vibes, get some commissions done, and go from there. So I'm gonna like start out first with just like making my little tasks to remind myself, because I use Trello as well, but this might be easier. Actually, I don't know. I might not, but it is cool. You can add your tasks. You can use your Pomodoro timer if you want. Habits and a journal, and then you have your little cute little things. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. I've been enjoying it. But without further ado, I'm gonna pull up. This is gonna be like a super chill stream thing. Just a chill stream. I gotta pull up what I need to draw. So I have, the first on my docket is I have 6 emotes for Ayana, and he's been getting a lot of emotes lately, so let us start with his. He wants, I gotta see, a 2B4 C1 C3 C2 B3. So if anyone cares, this is the YCH bases that I have, bases that I purchased from Lidobug, and I just customize people's character to fit. So the first one I guess we'll be grabbing is A2. That should be a good one. A2. And it's great too because I have already drawn emotes for Ayana, so I will be able to just kind of take some of those assets over and then modify them from there. Which is less of the hard work, because then like some of the conceptual mapping has already happened. So let me just get this in Procreate, and then we can start drawing. Uh-oh, something happened with my Zoom thingy. That shouldn't have happened. That should be more what we're looking at. Okay, cool. Cute. The one thing I like about this Spirit City game too is that like it has built-in lo-fi, which is really nice for like chill streams like this. I gotta see. So that one of the hearts. I'm trying to think of what head I want to use for this. I'm gonna use this one. Steal some assets from here. This might be too many assets to copy at once, but we will see. We'll see how it comes out. I think this will work just fine. I am going to change some of what I've done for Ayana, though, because even since I did his, like, maybe a few weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, I have, like, kind of developed my style just a little bit more. And I've kind of, like, polished my style a little better, which has been great. Oops. I don't know about the eyebrows. I always get wiggy about the eyebrows that are high like that. Whoops. We'll see. now I'm just trying to see what makes sense. What makes sense? I think that makes sense right there, but then I would need to just store. Oh, God. Pull some of this hair up. I think that makes it look good. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell too where like the edge of the background begins or ends. There you go. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. And we're gonna pull up to his previous emotes on my PC because I want to have my reference like as I'm drawing it. It's good to have like a reference. I know he had one of the darker skin tones, I want to say. I don't think it was that tan. I think it was around there. Okay, I'll get rid of some of these pieces. Oopsies. So one thing with digital art is it's like so forgiving. Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna do a couple things with these. I wish you guys could see like exactly how I'm like tilting things around, but I still have to figure that out. What colors did I use last time? What did I draw? Oh, I know what I drew recently. I've been doing some like I did some abstract art recently too for a little art challenge that I was doing with the MDA Let's Play group, and so I like my colors on my iPad were just kind of like all over the place, and I was like, why is this happening? Where did this come from? Sharpen up a little lines. Also, I can feel my iPad right now. It's already like warm. It's already not liking me. Oops. Why'd you do that? Oh, I might not be painting on the right layer too. That would do it. I'll merge these 3 layers together. Bonk. In certain ways, I wish I could redo some of the old design stuff, but I don't know if I want to like I don't know how much I want to try to open that can of worms this far into it. Come on. I need to look at a picture of his character too. I do. Hey, Ayana! Speaking of the devil, how are you doing? What is this? I think I opened my email really quick and I'm like, what's happening? doing all right. I am hanging in there. Hanging in there. Come on, Google. Work with me. Perfect. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Figure I have to dog sit over this weekend, so I was figuring today or tomorrow would be good for doing this, and I'm like, probably today, because I'm going to be extremely tired tomorrow. I'm gonna be silly tired. But that's also because, yeah, wrangling 3-4 doggos tends to get a little difficult. You know what? I'm gonna wait on that. Need to bring up. Oops. Bringing the hands up. My iPad does not want to work with me today. Come on. Oof. Struggle. Feeling a struggle bus. Hey, B-Dog! How's it going? How are you doing, my friend? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How much? Today this is the first one I'm working on so far for emotes. I just started not too long ago. So, you were in luck. I have not gotten that far so far. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get to all 6 today. I'm hoping to get to all 6, because I know I do want to have them to by tomorrow. That's the latest I ever want to get emotes to people, but, yeah, the hope is that they're done by tomorrow, the absolute latest, because after that, it's just not fun, because I like to have them to people by the 2-week mark, like I promise. But we won't let that happen. Will not. Yeah. What you guys got going on this weekend? Anything fun? Anything fun for the weekend? So the horns kind of do this thing. I wish you guys could see when I, like, choose things and, like, select layers and stuff. I gotta figure out how to, like... Oopsies, do that with Zoom. You got work. Boo. That's no fun. I'm sorry. I don't like what I just did. There we go. Much easier. Much easier to manage. These darker lines. Oh. Pretty good if I drew on the right layer. I'm gonna have a weird work time in a few weeks. I have, like, majority of my coworkers gonna be off out of state. Like, every week in May I have people out of state for work, which usually that's not the case. So it's gonna be, like, really interesting the next few months, just kind of, or next few weeks I should say. I think next week is the last week that we have everybody, and then after that it's just like, it's kind of nuts the amount of people that are having to go for projects. Shading. Oh, what happened? You guys can't see my thing anymore. Ooh, what did it do? What was that about? Oh, let me share my screen again. Failed to start the camera? Okay. Weird. Sorry about that. My iPad screen share decided to, like, just disconnect itself. Very odd. Oh, see, now you can see this. It's like I have to already be in it. Maybe I'll keep it like that for now. It's shut. Yeah, I know. Like, what is it doing? Let me just reset this whole thing. Wow. Oh, I forgot I have the emote wall on. I'm like, ah! Let's see people's emotes going on. There we go. Weird. Very weird. But, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Work things are gonna be weird for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, you guys can see all that nonsense now. Ah. So have either of you or has anybody seen the Yokai Watch events coming back? Yana, I don't even know if you know anything about the Yokai Watch event. Because you wouldn't have done it before. I don't think. I don't believe you would have done any of that before. It is coming back. This week. 4 days. Yeah, B-Dog, I'm in the same boat because I have everything else, so it's like, there's nothing for people who've done, like, everything so far. And, Ayana, so, you don't know about it? I did release a video on YouTube, with details, if you ever wanted to watch. I do try to do I like doing the Lodestone updates, because I feel like it helps people kind of get an idea of what's going on, and, I've had people really enjoy them. I will post the link if I can get it. There we go. Here we are. If you want to watch it, don't feel like you have to, but it's a crossover event between Yokai Watch, which I feel like, and this is in my completely blind ignorance, but I think Yokai Watch is similar to like a Pokemon or something like that, where like little characters, and at least in 14, like, long story longer, you have to do fates in order to get items that you can turn in for just cute little minions and special glamour weapons, and then you can get mounts. So it's like a fun little crossover event. A lot of fate grinding, a lot of yeah, pretty much that. Fate grinding is the majority of what you have to do. Yeah, I wish that they did an armor set. That would be cool. Especially because they've brought it back. This will be the 4th time they've brought it back. So, they're very adamant about keeping this in the rotation. I'm surprised they don't do any other thing with it. Whoopsies. But maybe one day, like, maybe that's something that they'll think about in the future, is just, like, adding that in, because I mean, at this point they've proved that they keep wanting to do it. Alright, one thing I'm gonna add that I did not add on the original emotes, but I feel like I've gotten a better style understanding, is like the highlights. So what color we have here? This like pinkish. So I'm gonna go for something a little brighter for some highlights. Make sure, yep, I got a different layer. Oh my gosh, no more Monster Hunter. I know like nothing about Monster Hunter. However, what we have for Monster Hunter just made me want to cry so bad. Rathalos, oh my god, that was a pain. Also, Monster Hunter is one of those games I've been told I should play. I just haven't gotten around to it, honestly. Also, I don't think I want my spacebar on this side to have as thick of a line, so we're redoing that. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I have to see. I know Alana had posted at some point in like I think it was after the 24 hours or the 12 gosh, words are hard. The 14-hour stream last week, I think it was. I guess there was kind of like a roadmap to Dawntrail. So I'm curious I have to look at it again. I'm just curious to see like what else we're getting between now and Dawntrail. Like I believe there's going to be another Moogle treasure trove event. Oh, you know what? Those highlights I'm going to do a little differently. Yeah, we'll do these like this because the hair is being pulled back. I don't know if I like these highlights like that, actually. That might not work. The shadows we'll do differently. That's what we'll do. Testing some stuff out with the highlights and shadows here. Oh, wow. Monster Hunter is that old? I didn't even realize Monster Hunter was like that. Has been around that long. Oh, wow. Like PSP, Wii U, 3DS, Switch. Jeez. I had no idea, honestly. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Like, that's just one of those games that I only really heard about, like, within the past, like, 5-6 years. And I just never really had, like, a lot of interest in it, I guess. Like, I can't say that. Like, it's very tough with games for me because I am, like, normally a very busy person. I don't know if I like all these highlights. I'm a very busy person, so, like, sometimes I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really, like, get to try new games right away, and if I don't get to try them right away, then I just don't try them. If that makes any sense. Speaking of try, I am definitely trying with these highlights. I think I gotta make them brighter. That might help too. I want to add my shadows in now too, because I'm getting a little frustrated. Let's see what color works best. That's a little too red. Dark pink is like hard to do. The whole hair, let's see. That might work. Maybe. No worries. I phone things. It's just phone things. It came out. Gotcha. I also have never owned a PlayStation, so maybe that's part of the reason why I've never tried them too. Like, growing up, I always had, like, I had Nintendo for a while, and then after Nintendo, it was, Sega Genesis, and then Nintendo 64, and all the games that I owned was because of, like, any game that my dad could find at, flea market. So, yeah. And then once I had money of my own to spend and use, I got a PC because my now husband did PC gaming. So, like, it was just easier. I'll do this in, like, reverse. It was just easier to get into PC gaming, and then, like, now I just feel like I can't go back, if that makes sense. And it shouldn't be an all or nothing thing, but it's like, I don't really have the money to spend on a console when I already have, like, a PC that'll do everything that I need it to, pretty much. Besides Final Fantasy 16, which I'm kind of salty about. Sadness. Nice. Listen, I wanted a PS5 just for 16. and I thought against it because I also have never played another Final Fantasy game besides 14, so I almost. And then Adam was like, "No, there's no point." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. Hate that you're right, but you're right." Alright, I am trying with these highlights and shadows. And we're gonna do our best and see if this is something that we'll continue with. Well, so my iPad is hot right now. It's hot. I do not have a Switch, sadly. I only have my PC. I have an Xbox One S, I think. An Xbox One that can't run discs, which is perfectly fine. And that I only got because I won it. I haven't played it, though, in, like, over a year, at least. I want a Switch. There's, like, a bunch of things I want this year. I want a Switch. I want a Steam Deck. I got an Oculus Quest 2, I won. I keep winning things. I won an Oculus Quest 2, so, like, I did a VR stream the other day. So I haven't played much on the VR headsets, though, and I can't play anything that, like, makes me get motion sickness. So, like, anything, I know, so I have to plug in my headset. Anything that's revolving around, like, moving around, it, like, I can, like, move, like, swivel, but, like, if it makes me feel like I'm running or anything, I can't do it. It just makes me sick. Final Fantasy X. Gotcha. One day, hopefully. I think that's, like, an end of this year, early next year project, is to, like, go through other Final Fantasies. I'm not gonna have time between now and Dawn Trail. There's just no way. Like, being, like, ultimately realistic about it. So. Ugh. I'm not feeling the groove today with drawing. I'm a little grooveless. Trying to get my groove. It's not bad, though. I'm, like, looking at it. I still think it's cute. I need scales, though. We need to grab the rest of the scales. Can't forget our scales. Once I do this, it might mess up. How's the face? Kind of tilted upward, like with this one. Once I do this, it might... Yeah, it altered the way that it looks on the stream. Because it's silly. It is silly. Unfortunately, I just don't know why Zoom does that to me. Oh, also, my iPad is getting hot. Oh, wrong one. Wrong chibi. I might actually tilt my fan on the iPad for a few. Ooh, warm. We're definitely gonna need to. They're down here, so really. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna warp them to kind of frame the face a little bit better. I don't want to have them where they're, like, covering the eyes, because that just would feel a little out of whack. We're gonna reset that. So I'm actually gonna select one of them. Kind of finagle. There we go. A bit better, and then select number 2. Gonna do this. I'm gonna have to put them below the heart too, because ultimately they would not be above the heart. So we're just gonna do this. One of these days, maybe I'll do it as my next like donation goal kind of thing. One of these days I really want to get something to hold my iPad, so whether it's like a stand or something so I can like draw without having to like crouch, because I'm already in physical therapy for my bad back. So I'm like, don't crouch too much. Oh, cute. Cool. I like that. I like it. We're getting somewhere. We're getting places. There we go. Much better. No shrimp. I know. I need to not shrimp. Also, I think I want to draw my character, or my character as a shrimp for an emote for Twitch, because I shrimp so bad. Yeah, I do it too. It's not good, and like I started having really bad back pain in the past like 6 months. So I went to my doctor and they like took x-rays and they're like, yeah, you have arthritis in your spine. And the more and more I live, the more pain I'm in. So I'm like, well, yeah, gotta go to PT. And now they're like, you really have to, you know, I had to buy a special cushion, and they're like, you really have to like not sit crappy, and I'm like sitting there and I'm like, but I'm in pain. I'm gonna look at something. I'm gonna do like another reference before I keep going, because like the I might be done with this one. I might be done. I'm just trying to think if there's anywhere else I can add and highlight. I might remove a shadow line because I feel like I have some of them up here that are just like way too much. I'm gonna attempt to sit back. Ooh. Scoot up super close for... Yeah, that's a good call. I have a cushion that's like a wedge cushion. However, like, it's because of how my seat is in comparison to like my iPad. Like, if I had something where my iPad could sit up, I don't think I would slouch when I'm drawing, but because it's like my desk is like right here, in order to draw I would be bending at some point. So I'm like, do I lean back and hold it in my hand? Do I don't know. I'm like, there's not much I can think of to adjust. Like, when I'm gaming, I'm pretty... like, I have no excuse. I will still shrimp. I have no excuse. But for this, I'm like, ooh, there's not a great way to fix my posture. I also think I'm starting to think too much about my drawing right now. I'm like, oh my god. I think it's good. I think I'm gonna leave it. What do you think, Ayana? If you're still watching. Watching, waiting, commiserating. Just making sure I didn't miss any scales or anything. I did not. The horns are there. I fixed the horns. The hair is there. I think that's number 1 for the day. Number 1. Numero uno. Yeah! Thank you! Uh-oh. What's that? Sweating. Demi. A2 is done. Great, check that off. Our next one is B4. B4. Oh, you guys can see my super secret Discord where it's literally just me to test things and have all my files. B4. Is that the head pat? I need to triple check because I don't fully trust the filing convention. It is! Okay, head pat. Head pat. Head pat. B-A-U-T full. What's a similar pose to head pat? Or is there? It would be Sippy Cup, but we haven't drawn the Sippy Cup yet. Sippy Cup is on the drawing list, though. I would say the hard eyes, and then I can adjust it from there. Oh no, the surprise face, and I adjust it from there. Let's see. Take this away. I gotta adjust this. This is just silly. There we go. Make this a little bigger. This pose is definitely one of my most requested ones, I would say, right now, which has been really fun. Not trying to rush 14T. Hope it doesn't take long to convert game to all update engine. Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm very hopeful for I'm very hopeful for just Dawntrail in general, that it's gonna be like the quality of life expansion, honestly. I think we're already seeing a lot of cool things, and I'm very excited to see what else they have to offer, and yeah, I'm stoked. Everything we've seen so far, I've been majorly very happy with it. We're gonna move the hand for now, because I need to not have the hand in my way. Just for now. Just to understand what we're working with. This is the first of this face that I've done. The first of this, this head. Face? Shape? Emote? Yeah. Like, I can't think of words. I like distort things where they look good and they make sense. Hit people 50-50. Yeah. That's what I've been saying for a long time, and like I've been kind of going in like very rant mode about it, because I keep seeing people on social media or like on YouTube videos being like, oh, I really have high expectations that this story is gonna hit as hard as, or is gonna be as good as Endwalker, and it's like, I'm sure that the story writing will be good. However, if people are going in thinking that it's gonna have an impact like Endwalker did, they're gonna be disappointed, and they're gonna say that this game sucks. There's just, right, in 10 years, exactly, like, you can't just, I mean, I'm thinking about, like, English class as a kid, right? And, like, you have, whatever, I don't know all the pieces to the story, but, like, you have this curve, right? You have this, it goes up in the climax, and then, like, it comes down. We're at the bottom of the hill again. So we have to climb back up. It's not just gonna go pew! Like, that would suck. Like, even, like, as a lover of stories, that would suck. Now, does the next story arc need to be a 10-year arc? Maybe not. Maybe it can be accomplished in less than that, or more than that. Probably, hopefully not more than that. However, it's like, don't think it's gonna be this giant emotional story. Like, I'm hoping it'll be good, but like, I'm just mostly excited for quality of life, like more things coming to the game, improvements to things that we've had in the game for over a decade now. Like, that's where my expectations lie. Anybody who just thinks we're gonna get this, like, super crazy impressive story arc, like, they're literally just, they're lying to themselves, really. Now, saying that, I'm very excited for the story. I think we're gonna get a really cool story arc, and I also think that there's so much for the team to do. Like, it's such an open concept right now, in a sense. So, like, I'm very excited for where we're going. Tural seems really cool. Yeah. That line is too... No! I always do that to myself. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't want to work. Yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes to. I feel like there's a lot that we don't know yet, and I do think there is a big chance for us to get like a mind fuck, for lack of a better term, just based off of what we've learned. And I'm gonna say this, I know that Ayana hasn't done the story yet, but I don't think this will really spoil too much, because we just don't know enough, but like, you know, I think about, and I have the lanyards here, but like, this was the lanyard based off the poster for Dawntrail that I got at PAX, and like, you have the scions on either side with like someone at the top, like a girl at the top, and like, I feel like, you know, we're in this battle where it's like kind of like at least two sides that we know of going for this throne in Tural, and it's like, I don't know, like, I love the Wuk-Lamat character that we've seen, but I'm like, maybe she's not the one that's supposed to get the throne, and maybe she's not even a bad person either. So I'm like, there's so many like ways they could go, but it's just like, I'm very curious to see like how that pans out, because I'm like, I am rooting for Wuk-Lamat. However, there's so much we don't, like, we know one side of the story, and that's why I'm like, I'm curious, because I'm like, maybe she's not the correct person to go. Like, you know, we got the two dads of the scions going to someone else's side. Maybe that's the right thing. Maybe not. I don't know. We don't know. We will have to see. I'm just very curious to see what's going on. And then, like, where the other scions... Like, what are they thinking? What are they doing? You know, we've seen them in the trailer. What's their stance? I want to know what their stance is. The ones that we don't already know what's going on. It was her father. However, it might be her brother. Because it's like, what would they say? Like, she has several siblings? Like, did they say whether it was her sibling or not? Or, I mean, not her sibling or not. Did they say exactly who was fighting against her for the throne? Because who knows? I'm still, like, very excited that we don't know much. Quite honestly, I'm kind of excited that, like, we're pretty ignorant to everything, because it just makes it even that much more interesting. So I'm hopeful. I'm curious. I'm hopeful. I'm excited. Fix some of this because it's being a little silly. Ugh, no, that looked worse. Because I did all those shadows, so that's why it looks a little silly. Yes, she's adopted. I do remember that much. So that's why I wonder, like, I feel like there's something. What it is, I'm not 100%, but I do feel like there's something we don't know. Like, I had heard somebody else say that too. Like, they're like, we're already, like, down to take her side, but we don't really know much. Besides what, Erenville? I think it's somebody else. Besides what they've told us, we don't know much. Also, I am not liking how this is turning out down here, so this is getting erased. There we go. We're gonna add that in after. I'm gonna take a look at her hair. She's got kind of like that medium length hair, so we're gonna add some in the background. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Now, funny enough, we're talking about Dawntrail stuff. I'm going through, I am in a conversation with somebody of a, kind of like a friend of a friend that I've, like, talked to a little bit here and there, and, like, she's super helpful for, like, our static and everything. She's, like, helped us a lot, and, I'm trying, her and, their, I don't know if it's an FC or just a Discord group or whatever, but they've created a, like a list of duties to do, like things to do to prep for Dawn Trail. And so I'm actually pretty excited. I'm thinking, I've already talked to her about like giving her credit, but I'm gonna be trying to make a YouTube video about like what to do, like tips on what to do between now and June. Now and June 28th. So that'll be good. Actually, between now and June 26th, technically, because we will have that 48 hours of maintenance. So that'll be interesting. No, don't be sorry to revert back. I did not get them out. I will try to one day, but that day has not been today. It's like one of those things where I'm like, oh, I know I'll get to it. I just haven't. I haven't shown a lot of interest in doing it. I'm so sorry, Monster Hunter fans. That fight is just like, it stressed me out. The fight just stresses me out. Oops! Frick. I shouldn't be making a new layer. I know this. Stupid kid. Yeah, it's a different fight from the game, and there are just a lot of, like, nuances with it that just, like, make me frustrated. And it's totally a me problem, but... yeah. That's just how I feel. Yeah, exactly. Remember everything you've learned in this game? Unlearn it for this one fight. And, like, I hate certain things, like... and maybe I just don't understand the fight, and I'm just being whiny, but it's like... there are certain parts of the fight where it's like, hey, he's just gonna look at you randomly and, like, almost one-shot you. And it frustrates me. I'm like, why? 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 Why for you do this to me? Trying to add detail to the horns since it didn't go to the edge. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm totally down if you want to run unsynced. I'll probably cry a lot, but it's better to cry with your friends, I guess. Yeah, that would be really fun. I haven't been into it in a hot minute, that fight, but I'm always down to give it another shot and try to be less whiny about it. Like, I'm sure it's a fine fight. However, I've not had a great experience in Party Finder with it, so, or like in Duty Finder with it, so I just have not enjoyed my experience with Rathalos, personally. Rathalos and I are not friends. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it too, honestly. That's a healthy way to think about it, of just like, just goofy fun. I like that way to think about it. That's good. I usually try to think on the brighter side of things, but sometimes I catch myself needing to, like, get humble and stop being so whiny. Like, to be fair. I try my best. Some days better than others. Fix some of this hair down here. Being a little uncooperative. Fix some of the hair up there. Keep doing. Oh, you can solo it. Oh, nice. Ooh, good to know. I haven't been in such a long time. I didn't know that you could do that easily, but that's honestly really good to know. Oh, you know what? I was worrying about the top headpiece. That's not even gonna matter. I'll put this above. Yeah, none of that's gonna matter. So I'm not even gonna worry about that. We're gonna actually bring back the hand. Hand, I need you to go way north. Right there. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. So much doesn't even show. It's adorable though. This is cute. I gotta go grab scales and outfit. You keep doing Ifrit on sync to see if you can beat the 8-second kill time. Nice. Don't quote me. I feel like I've killed Ifrit in 4. I think 4 is my personal best. I could be wrong though. I could be just talking out my ass. I don't 100% remember. I like Machinist. Fucking Machinist. Anytime I'm doing unsynced something, it's Machinist. Yeah, I think Machinist is nice to kind of like... Machinist has a good burst, I think. Like, I really enjoy... Let's see, here's my back doing the thing. I really enjoy playing Machinist, honestly. I've just had a good time. That's probably my I have, like, essentially 2 secondaries. I love playing... I love playing Black Mage as my main, of course. And then from there, I enjoy playing Machinist, second best, and then... Or, between that and Sage, I don't know what's my favorite out of those 2. However, I know I love them both. Yeah. I think I like those skills like they are, but we're gonna play around a little bit and see. 'Cause I also don't want the eyes to be covered. You know what? I don't like how I did that though, because they're gonna be out of sync with each other, and I really don't want them out of sync. So I'm gonna redo the face skills a little bit. Gotcha. I don't know, like, that's one of those classes who I've never looked up a guide for Machinist, but I've had decent, like, I don't want to say luck, because I've put more than just luck in. But, like, it works for me. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it that I feel, Machinist feels good for me to play, honestly. So I've enjoyed playing on Machinist. I believe I did I do Black Mage or Machinist for... I think I did Machinist for the Sura Battle Challenge, which I'm also wearing the shirt, from PAX. I think I did Machinist. I took a video. I have been so bad. I'm so scatterbrained right now. So, sorry, anybody just joining. But, I have to do my PAX East review video, and I just need to do it. And I haven't... Anytime I've had the time, I haven't had the oomph, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't had the mental motivation to do it. And it's not good, because it's like, we're a month post-PAX, and I really, really need to have this video out to YouTube. I guess there's no time limit, right? However, for myself, I'm, like, kind of, like, disappointed with myself, because I'm like, you should have had this done by now, But we'll see. Gotcha, old monk. That's that's fair. Like, that's how I feel with certain classes. Like, certain classes I don't fully understand, and then others I'm like, I'm on it. So, like, it's a person by person type thing, you know? We're gonna do this. We're gonna dupe, and we're gonna dupe, and we're gonna dupe, and we're gonna dupe. Right now I'm just combining layers. Oh, I didn't need that one. That I can copy onto this one over here. Here I am shrimping. Got to de-shrimpify. Oh god. Shrimping will be the end of my spine. Quite literally. I'll be like, spine? What spine? I don't have one of those. Oops. Oh! Foster chick. Oh, spine. See, again, like, I need something, even if it sits on my desk or freestanding, that I could, like, draw on my iPad. I'm gonna have to, like, do, like, a Google search, do some research, and, find something. I end up, like, putting stuff like that on my wish list so that I can, like, work towards it, of, like, okay, listen, lady, this is your goal. Do it. Do it. I've been very fortunate though that I've gotten all these commissions lately. They definitely slowed down, which I'm okay with too, because I've had kind of a crazy little week or so. But yeah, I had like a bunch of commissions coming at once. Actually, in the top, out of frame, the top right corner of the screen are all the commissions I've done for others so far. And yeah, Twitch is at least good, my Twitch bot, because that is where I have all the things. Alright, Twitch, we're gonna try to snooze an ad quick. If I can get to it before Twitch decides to do it. Alright. We're gonna snooze ads for 5 minutes, and then after this I'll probably take a couple minutes to assemble my brain. Reset it because it's got a little funky in the mix. Ah, my eyes are starting to like get all wiggy. It happens sometimes for me, like after I've drawn for a little bit. some of those lines too. Redo. Yeah. Well, what am I drawing with? Oh, I'm not in my ink pen. No wonder I'm like sitting here. I'm like, this doesn't look right. These don't look correct. Yes, we're getting places. Yeah, no. We're getting places, my friend. Where is this part of the hair? It is right here. I'm actually gonna... No! That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to change the colors. I think that'll look much better, but then I gotta fix it over here. So I can't do that fully. How do I do that? There we go. Here, there we go. There we go. There we go. And then we're gonna add shadow up here, kind of under where the hand is. I feel like I'm more morally obligated to add the shadow in. Probably a little thicker. I like making the shadow like not like... I was starting to do things more like actually shaded, like my normal artist brain would do. However, I'm starting to try to take a more illustrative approach, and it's taking a little while for me to like learn, but I'm kind of like self-learning as I go, so we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Cool. Unless I'm missing anything. I think that's number 2 for the day. 2 out of 6. Not bad. And it is 5. I still have like maybe an hour and a half before I have to leave, which is good. Yeah. Do I have any fun dance emotes? I have Rin. Rin's I think is great. His whole concept with his emotes are cute. I love them. Cool. I'm gonna take a quick like minute just to stretch my back, and our ad's about to start in like less than a minute, so I'm gonna just run that right now, and yeah, we will BRB. By we, I mean me. I am back. I'm loading up the next chibi we have. So we're 2 out of 6 for Ayana. And the next one I'm gonna do is C1. So C1 is this cute little one, little heart. That's adorable. You have so many adorable emotes. Oh, that's a 2-piece too. That is cute. I need more. I've been drawing these. I actually need to draw more for myself. Another thing too is like, and I would definitely have to hire someone else, is I want more like animated emotes. The only animated emotes I have are because of Twitch's Easy Animate. So you just upload an emote and then there are like different things with it. But I'd love to like just get my own. That'd be cute. That would be cute. Oh, my hip. Oh, my old. So let us do the basic right now. Of changing the skin color to the appropriate skin color. This one is like, let's see. This one is almost exactly like the hand with the eye, the other heart one, the heart eyes. So we're gonna go grab from that. I'm loving how it's taking me a minute to actually get what I need because I've done a nice chunk of commissions lately. I've been very thankful for them. Cool. I actually have to sit back again. Tried doing something weird with my legs and my back was regretting. Regret. This needs to be below the heart. We're actually gonna like take the heart away for a minute just to get everything into balance with the face. Oh. I hope if you guys saw. I didn't have that image in the way. Like this-ish. I'm gonna take away the stuff again. This looks good. We're gonna erase some stuff. All the to you telling. I actually have to get a good game plan before Dawntrail because Adam and I we always take the week off. So like I'm actually gonna be taking 6 days off of work. And I gotta double check that because I am a manager of a small business, so it's like payroll lands on me, any HR things land on me, all the finance stuff lands on me. So like I want to take 6 business days off in a row. However, I'm fine. Like I might talk to my boss about like working remote and like even if it's just for like a half an hour here and there just to like make sure the place isn't burning down. But besides that, I'm trying to stick to like, nope, I'm off for 6 business days, peace out. And with that, we usually game long periods of time. Like I think one of the days for Shadowbringers, Endwalker, I was probably on for like 16 hours. You know. And like you take a little break here and there for like letting the dogs go to the bathroom and, you know, and stuff like that. However, you know, you're doing that. So I gotta make a good game plan with Adam about, like, realistically what we want to do. Yeah. It's a lot. I kind of want to... So I've been, I have been... The donations that I've been getting on coffee, or like the commission money that I've been getting on coffee, or Ko-fi, whatever you want to call it, coffee, I've been using for a new chair, because the chair that I have now, this DX Racer, it's like, God, it's at least like 7+ years old. It might be even like 8-9 years old. So it's really shitting the bed, and it like sinks, and there's like metal rods poking out, and I'm trying to save some money for a new chair. I might just bite the bullet, put on the credit card, and get another one before Dawntrail. I just gotta figure out what. But, like, small things like that, like... self-care things. We gotta make a plan for like walking the dogs. So like we'll probably walk the dogs every day, like a good half an hour so that they get out and stuff on top of their normal like going out of the house things that they have to do, stuff like that. Just like nice game plan so that everything's fair to both of us and we can try to get through things and make the pups happy, make us happy, all that kind of fun stuff. Because they come first, but you know, also it'd be nice to be a little selfish here and there. Yeah, I mean, work the 2 days that the game is down, play 2 days, work weekend, yeah. I mean, it's better than nothing, if nothing else. And you could probably, like, try to, like, work around it. I mean, it sucks, though, because you're not remote, too, so it's not like you could, like, sneak. Which, that's a mood. I'm only in the office, typically. Or, I mean, I'm only work from home, typically, 1 day a week. And unless it were for something specialty, like, I can't do more than that, so... yeah. Sometimes it's just kind of like you roll with the punches. Jeez. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you there. Whoops. Crap. I don't know how I messed those up. I'll fix those after. I'm the only person at my company that can do payroll. Quite literally the only person who knows how to do payroll. So it's kind of scary. Like, I'm gonna start making, like, a... like a... I don't even know what to call it. I think it's technically called a disaster manual or something like that, which is like a silly way to put it, but like something for if I were, and I love and hate using this analogy at the same time, but it's like if I were hit by a bus tomorrow, could somebody jump into my place and do what I do well and have all the information? And so I do kind of like to like have that mentality with certain things, because it's like, you know, I don't want to leave anybody hanging. However, I also don't want to be so... I don't want to be so needed that it's like I literally can never have time off, because that's not fair either. Like, that's so not fair. My shoulder up, get a thumb up. Yeah, that's just kind of how I think, is like, you know, if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, could somebody else jump into where I am? And I would also want that, and I've been there where, like, I've covered for people at, like, my last job, for instance, and they made such unique systems of how to do their job that, like, stepping in for them when COVID came around was, like, impossible. It was near impossible. And it's like, to me, no one's system should ever be that complex and unique that you can't jump in and help them. Like, or it's not, and it's hard to get people to understand that, but it's like, it is not a good way to do business, to do things. It's a very dangerous slippery slope. Ah, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Actually. I end this hair here since it's not like a super long hairstyle? Yeah, that's not, see, even like, I don't know, like, as a business practice, that's awful. Like, besides the fact that you're messing with, like, your employee's life, like, as a business person, that makes no sense. Jesus, no, that's not okay. That's not safe. Like, for you as the individual, and then as, like, yeah. I want to slap people, like, companies like that, because it's, like, it's harder with corporations, but, like, I've worked, so, like, my TLDR, without getting doxxed, of, like, my career stuff is, like, I've worked in everything from, like, sales to operations to administration to management for, small businesses for the past decade. And my master's degree focuses on entrepreneurship, like business. It's a business degree for artists and creatives because I went to art school and I have a business background. Boop, boop, boop. And there are just so many stupid things like that where it blows my mind. I'm like, listen, I've worked with businesses for years, and anytime I hear, like, a company, even some of the companies that I've worked for, do things like that, it's like you are literally costing yourself more money by not providing the right amount of resources for the company as well as the staff, like the employees. And it triggers me. It really triggers me because I'm like, you know, there's an easy way to do this, right? Right? Where you know you're not saving yourselves any money, right? Right? Government contractor doesn't help either, because at least most government work that I know of and that I've run into, it's very much like all that matters is that they're paying the lowest amount of money, and it's like, huh? What? Triggers me. Absolutely triggers me. I'm triggered. Sorry if I go on my high horse for those things, but it really, really triggers me. Companies are the big dumb. This is why, like, ultimately, my goal would be to work for myself 100%. That's been my goal for a while now. It's not, I'm nowhere near making that a reality. But that would be like a personal goal of mine, is to be fully self-employed. But that is a very, very hard thing to do. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot of unknowns, so it's like, that makes it even harder. The unknowns make it, like, are literally the only reason why I haven't jumped fully in, because I would love to, and, like, I would love to, not just art, but, like, teaching business stuff I would love to do, but, yeah. Number one bucket list, or bucket list trigger streamer. Yeah, sorry. I'm very passionate about certain things, and, like, that's one of those areas that I'm, like, passionate about. Yeah, that's just not sustainable, too. Like, the fact that you have to have people that are, like, that indispensable, that's scary. That's very scary. I need scales, I need highlights for the hair, and I need shadows for the hair. That is what we need left for this one. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. We'll steal our scales. Dolan. Oh, we're gonna copy. Yeah. Absolutely. Don't. Yeah. I mean, if you can get away with it and it doesn't impact anything, like, right away, you do you. Companies get enough. The majority. Some companies, like, I understand their struggles and everything, but Some I'm like, meh. Nah. Nah. I don't want this to be like up the eyeball, so like a little south. I'm gonna, yeah. That I think is better, though I think I'm gonna move this right one a little. I don't want it to be that much higher, but like at least like this. Okay, that's it there. I think that's better. Let's erase. I think my battery on my iPad's doing this self-preservation thing where occasionally my screen will go really dim. Like, no, not yet. Don't die on me yet. We still have commissions. Oh, my pencil is low. I did not hear about the new Warframe Prime. What do we have now? What's the new Prime? So while I'm pulling assets over, I'm gonna charge my pencil. This is a little bit. Protea Prime. Is there a picture of that? Let me Google that quick. Give my hand a break. Ooh. Ooh, is she pretty? Let's share with the stream. Is she pretty? Look at that. That's cool. Oh wait, yeah. No, I saw that a little bit at the dev stream at PAX. It says it right there too. I did see. I have to get onto Warframe. That might be my Monday night things or Saturday nights, minus today because I can't. But before Dawn Trail 2, I'm pretty like I'm mostly set on things to do in 14 between now and Dawn Trail, besides like doing ultimates and stuff like that. So there's a chance. It's a chance, but I might try to incorporate a Warframe weekly stream in, like I was for a little while, up into June. So we'll see. The only thing with that too is like I'm debating at some point squashing Monday streams just temporarily, like having almost like a I don't know, just like a small break, give myself some time to finish some YouTube content that I've been meaning to do before Dawn Trail, and yeah, that's mostly it. Give myself a little bit of a siesta, which sucks because it's like I stream 7 days a week and I literally am like, I wish I could do more. But I know I need to start pushing some other content like the YouTube stuff and stuff like that. Slowly, we're getting there. But I've been enjoying making some of the YouTube videos lately, and I'm still trying to like find my stride, so it's been a mix. My problem is I want to do too many things at once, so that's kind of what happens to me, is I get too ambitious about like 5 or 6 things, and then I have a hard time implementing all of them, so it's just a ride the wave and a pick and choose situation. Mostly good, but I have to erase a couple parts. Redraw that one. Yeah. That's a mood. I would love to play more games. I just have to find a stride, because my problem is I have burned out so many times. Like, since 2020, I've just had like nonstop, or since 2021, I've had nonstop like on and off burnout. So I have to just always keep a good mix so I don't burn out, because let me tell you, 2021 was Yes, 2021 was the busiest year of my fucking life. That one was nuts. One day, one game. Like one game a day? What? That sounds like a lot. Also, I think we're done with number 3. I think we're done with number 3 here. I have the scales. I have a shirt on the character, or the armor. I have the horns. I have the hair. I put the highlights. Oh, my heart. Gotta put the heart back. There we go. Sweet. Yeah. That's funny. You were thinking it as I was thinking it, Ayana. What do you think? What do you think of my number 3? Also, Warframe Monday, 14 Tuesday, Wednesday, a different one. Gotcha. If I didn't have Raid, I would maybe do that, but I feel like I'd get so scatterbrained. So scatterbrained. So doing like one. Oh, rush through. Gotcha. Like, my thing is just like remembering the time. Like remembering to do things. Yeah. Like, I want to play Warframe. For sure. I gotta get on there. I have things in 14 I want to do. I want to get T cleared before Dawntrail. I'm very adamant I'm getting T cleared before Dawntrail. Let me actually, I'm gonna look at my Steam library for laughs. Give my hand a break. We're just doing a chill stream. Got half of our commissions done though, so that is pretty cool. Steam is being weird. Steam, why for you do this to me? Oh, there it is. Okay. Things in my library that I want to play. So I have none in the downloaded variety that I want to play that I like before. There are 2. So I've actually, since I started making more indie game content, I've been approached by a handful of indie game devs that want me to like play their game and try it, which has been a really, really cool opportunity. However, like, I know I don't have time to do the amount that I've been contacted for lately. There is one company that contacted me though before PAX, and I got to try their game a little bit at PAX. I think it's like what's their Door 407? Is that what their name is? Diplomacy is not an option. That's one of the games. Diplomacy is not an option. The other one is Urbo. They look really neat. I do want to try them out. They look like fun games. However, I haven't had the time to play them past at PAX. So, we'll see. Those are the only 2 that are like on my radar right now that I haven't done. Unleaving, I want to go back into. That was a really fun, really fucking fun indie game. People have probably heard me talk about that too much because it's like an art game. But yeah, that one I played a lot, and I was on the if you go to Unleaving's page, you'll see me playing with the devs and talking to the devs, which was a really cool experience. I'm really thankful that they had contacted me as much as they did and kept me in the loop for a lot of their game stuff. Let's see. C3, we have this. This is the next one on the docket. So we're gonna do C3. I've never done C3 either, so this is another new one for me. Let me pull that up. So I might definitely, let's see, how long have I been streaming for? Where's OBS? Hello. There you are. Like an hour and a half? I potentially could get all these done before I have to leave today. But once the clock strikes 7 p.m. EST, I have to go because I have to pack up my car and go doggo sit. Yeah. Yep. It's been really cool too that like the majority of the people that have asked me to do emotes are like 14 players, so like I'm doing a lot of like 14 characters, which has been great. Like the All-Ras have been like the most challenging, but in a good way too. Like that's been really fun. My iPad fell. My iPad. Just change the skin color. Oh, that's not the right skin color. Is that? No, it's not. Ya dingus. Ya dingus. I might be able to take some of the assets from the last one I just did and toss it over. Oh, this is adorable already. Adorable. Yeah, no, I need to keep it where it was. The only thing with the eyebrows on these bases is, like, sometimes they don't show up as well as I'd like them to. But, like, I feel like if I put this above the eyebrows, you're just gonna have a high forehead. And that's not acceptable. We're not having that here. High forehead, you do not belong here. Banish you. Fix that a little bit. No, we're gonna just keep it as is and just clean up some of this area. April seems slow compared to the third. Yeah, me too, actually. The first few months of the year went by wicked fast for me. Oh my god, what did I do? That was not intended. First few months, like, went by wicked fast. Fucking wicked, kid. I noticed some of the northeastisms the more I talk. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. But yeah, April's definitely been slower for me too. The first half of the year, or quarter of the year, just went by so fast. It didn't help for myself personally too. Like, I got sick in January, and I don't know if they're different symptoms or it's just like where it's coincidence or it's the same symptoms. I've been sick since January with like something ear, nose, throat related that started out as like a weird strain of strep, like a rare strain of strep, and like things that just like haven't gone away. So it's been a struggle, and like because of that too, like I've kind of not gone through the year like I normally would, in the sense of like normally like I visit my parents more often and like do like have more of a certain routine, and like that I just haven't been able to do. The only thing is I've like definitely been able to do is like PAX, thank goodness, because I was getting worried. The week that I went to PAX, like I felt better, and then I started feeling like crap again, and I'm like, fuck, no. So it's been a struggle this year. Put a new one in. Crazy weather and allergies. Ugh, that sucks. Alabama had a weird ice storm? That's pretty nuts. Yeah, there are a lot of, like, the weather's just been weird. Honestly. Like, lately. And when I say lately, like, for a while now, I feel like. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, no, weather up here hasn't been too bad. Like, it's been not... Like, it could be worse. And now April feels mostly like April. However, like, we had, like, weird heat, like, a couple weeks ago where it was, like, almost, like, 80. And I was like, what the shit? It's... Like, I live in New England. Like, it should not be 80 that time of the year. Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't make sense. So, like, we've had weather like that where it's like, WTF, like, no. We're not ready for this heat yet. Please, Kay, thanks. Yeah. Brrr. Weather. Weather sucks sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I've had this issue where it's like, I was finally able to get some branches out of my yard the other day, but like, I've been it's not like I'm like, yay, yard work, but it's like, there's certain things I've had to get done, and so like, it sucked lately, because it's like, oh great, the weather is crap again, like, not like I need to get anything done, world. Don't worry about it. I'll just suffer. Could be worse, but there's definitely been some, like, annoying things like that where I'm like, stop. Alright, we're gonna try to do this. Oh, perfect. Perfect. See, I'll just get hit on my hair. I didn't even have to erase anything. Beautiful. Take my chess piece over. See if that can get integrated properly. Yep. Weather. I'm gonna do like this. So like only 2 parts of the body like show up. So really, we're gonna stop that. We're gonna cut this in half. We're gonna do a thing. Trust me. And by me saying trust me, I'm telling myself to trust myself. Because right now I'm like, what am I doing? Okay. So then we're gonna put this above the hand, or below the hands. And just erase all that's not. Oh, we're gonna select. Part of this too is like less about being lazy, more about just trying to do this in like a good way. Like a good and proper way. And even if I don't use my copy-paste situation, just like having the references, I feel like has been a good help. Shoulder, I need you to work with me. Like getting dark in here now too, because it's getting cloudy outside. This one might be done. Let's see. What do we got? You'll be away but lurking? Okay, no worries, B-Dog. Thank you. I appreciate the lurk too. I think this one might be done though. Also, I need to check YouTube chat because I think I've been neglectful. YouTube chat's pretty slow today. That's okay. Yeah, I think that one might be finished, completed. Love it. Beautiful. Cute. Okay, so that leaves us with 2 more for Iana. We have C2 and C3. Let's see, C2 is, oh, the angry one. I might leave that one for last. I think I'm gonna do the bubble tea one. Oh, actually, I need to know. Maybe Ayana already told me. Ayana, if you're here, I need to know what kind of drink. What kind of drink would you like? I've done more like an iced coffee for some people, or I've done like a bubble tea for like myself and a couple people. So like I've had like 50% people like thinking like bubble tea, 50% like coffee-esque. Do you have a preference? And if you do, if you have any colors or like how you like your drink, I guess, for lack of a better term. Iced coffee is fine? Perfect. We will do iced coffee then. We'll stick with some iced coffee. That's like, oh, I'm gonna do B3, not C2 yet. B3, let me pull up B3. That's how my sister says it. I have a sister that will say coffee like that and like really put like a, we're not from Boston, but a Boston accent on it. I'm like, why are you doing this? We're not even close to Boston. Just start saying my coffee. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Cool. So let's pull this up. This is the lovely base. It's really cute. Really, really cute. Nope, that was right. We're gonna do like the hair and features before we do the before the drink. Definitely before the drink. Oh, I got pups. Pups behind me. It's been really fun making these emotes, though. Like emojis, emotes. I've had a good time with it. I think that's where the face should land. And I'll have to fill in some information. Which, that'll be fine. That'll be good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know what this like lo-fi jazz song is, but it's kind of groovy. Let's see. Lo-fi beats for your lo-fi sax and dare clap. Apollo. Sounds good. You got a leak on the 4th floor? No. That's not good. Is that at your home? Because that's really not good. If it's at work, it's like, someone else will deal with it, hopefully. Also, the only thing that sucks about the setup right now is, I don't get to show off my Spirit City as much. So, that's my character drawing. I love it. I love this little game. It's adorable. Oh, at work? Ugh. That still sucks, but at least it's not your Like, you don't have to pay for it. That always helps. Like, anytime I'm stressed out about work stuff, I'm like, hey, you know what? Not my monkeys, not my circus. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Like, I'll just, like, repeat that mantra to myself, like, not my monkeys, not my circus. I've had a coworker be like, well, whose circus is it then? And I'm like, who do you think? Like, my name, I don't sign the checks. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Ah! 'Twas not. No. What has happened? Go right there. There we go. Sometimes Procreate doesn't want to work with me. Others, it works great. And you get times where it's just a pain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, literally... I'm a very loyal worker, I would say, overall. Some days more than others, hard worker, But, like, overall, like, I used to be a ride or die for the company kind of person, and, like, the older I get, the more I'm like, no. Like, I will definitely bust my hump and, like, do everything I can within my power, but at the end of the day, like, unless I am a company shareholder, it is not my problem outside of normal business hours. Unless it's something that, like, within reason, because, like, if it comes to, like, someone's paycheck or something and only I know how to do it, I will absolutely figure things out, because that's the kind of person I am, but, I see people, even at my current place, stay till 2 a.m. to get stuff done, and I'm like, sorry, I will help you, not till 2 a.m. Not at all. Also got a pup right next to me wanting pets. Yeah, like, it's tough. Like, I think especially post, like, the height of COVID, just, like, for myself, like, family came first and, like, self-care and everything. And, yeah, I just don't want to turn back. Also, hi, Charlie Brown. For those who don't know, my dog Charlie Brown, who's getting pets right now, tomorrow is his 3rd birthday. And it makes me sad that he's already 3. But he has a birthday cake in the fridge, made from a birthday, yeah! There's a dog bakery locally, like, within, like, 15-20 minutes away. So, yeah. He's got a birthday cake. And he's gonna be hanging out with his cousins, who are, like, his 2 best friends that he loves so much. We're gonna be dog sitting them tonight, and he has no idea. And he's gonna be so excited. So, it's gonna be a good day for Charlie Brown. The best boy. Birthday boy. I wish I could show him on screen, but it's pretty difficult because he's not a light dog. I don't even know how much he weighs anymore. Somewhere in, like, the... I'm gonna have to wait on that line. Maybe, like, in the 50 to 60 pound range. Like, he's not super heavy, but he's also not super light. He thinks he is. But, that is not true. Between 0 and infinity, exactly. All I can tell you is he's the goodest boy. And that's all that matters. Best boy. He's, like, the most loving dog, too. He's honestly truly precious. Like, I'm like this way about, like, all my pets, but honestly, it's, like, one of those situations where it's, like, if anybody ever hurt a hair in his head, I would go to jail. He's pup. He's best pup. Protect best pup at all costs. Oops, that's not the color I picked. What is happening? Try of these just to color over them. I just realized too, I have like a weekly check-in meeting that I normally have on Saturdays in a half an hour. So we're gonna see what makes sense. I'm gonna attempt to make it, but I also don't want to speed rush past this stuff too much. And I cannot stream late tonight because I will not be home. Unless people want to watch dogs wrestle each other like MMA fighters. Charlotte off the top rope with a squeaky toy. Then no. And not that I'm condoning animal fighting. My dog just loves to play fight with, like, everybody. Humans and other dogs alike. Charlotte is forever ready to fight. She's like, let's go. Let's go. I'm like, oh my god. She's kind of a nut. We love her, though. But we call her Psycho. Because that girl is crazy. I didn't get the right color for this. Dodo head. Yeah, that's how I feel about my fur babies. I gotta go back. I fucked that up a little bit. Yeah, my pups are precious. That's how I felt about my rabbit before he was put down last year, sadly. And that's how I feel about these guys. They are the best, and I would do anything for them. Alright, so horns. Actually, yeah, I gotta erase that a little bit. Gotta, like, erase, but I'm gonna do it a little bit better than what I just did. Because really, this horn doesn't go out. It kind of wraps behind. There we go. And then I need a line on this side. Beautiful. We're gonna line the hair now that we kind of know what's going on. So far, so good. Alright, so we need, before we even do the coffee, we're gonna pull our highlights and our scales. Highlights and scales. We're gonna start with some scales. We're gonna grab it from this one. Oh, that might have worked right away. Damn. Ha! I like that already. Like that kind of works. Ha! I love when things work out. According to plan. All according to plan. I'm shrimping again. Wait. No shrimp. Grab my highlights. Grab my shadows. I didn't grab it from that one. Where did I grab it from? Grabbed it from this one. This one. fortunately, I'm getting like pretty good drawing vibes from this this lo-fi mix, which has been pretty nice. I generally really enjoy lo-fi too. There's some lo-fi mixes I don't care for, but I'd say like more than not, lo-fi treats me pretty well. Cool. Let's go for some drink colors. I'm actually gonna steal some colors from Draxus's iced coffee. Where's Draxus? Where's Draxus? This is the one I did for Draxus, which was probably the most challenging and one of the funnest ones I've done. And I say that because it's a very unique character. Very unique because it's the blue aura with lots of scales. So it was really... It was scary to do. I was, that's not what I wanted. I was very scared I was gonna fuck it up, but he loves it. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I think it came out way better than I could have ever anticipated in a good way. Oh, what did I do right there? There we go. Get that at it. Oh, I need clothes on this. She ain't got no clothes. Probably really gonna be like this. Oops. Oh my gosh, this layer is not treating me well right now. Come on, layer. Layer. What you doing? Okay, there we go. Much better. Really? It's nothing too crazy besides just this pink. The only thing with the inking is it can kind of be a pain a little bit. Oops, I need inking then again. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. I think it helps too, because it's like, it's all, I've been making these like just for friends so far, pretty much. They're open to anybody, but mostly for friends, and it's like, in a way, it's almost higher pressure. In a weird way, because it's like, oh my god, this is my friend, I don't want to fuck up something for them. Or I get the whole imposter syndrome of like, oh my god, they don't actually like it, but they're telling me they do because they're my friend. Like, my brain will do that to me sometimes too. So, you know, unhelpful brain things. Because brain is brain, and artist brain always tell me, like, no one likes your work. Keep pushing your work out in the universe. But nobody likes it, and then I get like, oh. Oh. Alright. Horns, hair, scales, coffee. I think we're good. I think 5 out of 6 is pretty good. Let's see. That one was B3. 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 That leaves me with one left. And that is Angie pose. Angie. Angoose. Alright, let's take the rage symbol out of the way. I need the rage one too. I already have a rage emote, literally like an angry emote that I got from Teal Creations. If no one has seen their work before, that's my chibis that I use for all the static people, myself included, and the majority of my emotes that are not mine are Teal, and I fucking love Teal. His artwork is so good, and like, oh, that's someone that I aspire to be like, because just the art style is just so on point. So freaking on point. It makes me like actually jealous. Like, I'm like, I wish I was as good as Teal. Maybe one day, but for now I'm like I'm not that good. I'm okay, best. I'm okay, David. What just happened to the layer? Oh, doy. There we go. First two, we gotta change the skin color. Number 2. And then for this, we need to do a couple little modifications. We're gonna redo some of that again. I'm gonna do this. No! Why did it... No! There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna do this again. Thumbs. Alright, so now we have to draw a lot of this in. Because it kind of got erased. So. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Fix that soon. Inking. Gonna go with our kind of shadowy color. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Go back. Got some pink behind there. And then I gotta go back in with some black. just trying to take some black lines in certain areas. Do some little crisp up the line work. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Ah, that's also not what I wanted. On this side, I need to finish drawing out these scales. Kind of lines of the horns. Back to black. Crisp up some things. Uh-oh. Oh no! Sugar. I'm going to fix this. I don't know when I messed that up. Biffed! Biffed! Oh my god, I messed up something else. Stop being a goon, Pyra. Yeah. Where the frick? There's nothing above this layer. What is happening? Okay, I'm in pen. I'm gonna go back and come back in. Something's wiggy happened. There we go. Weird. Oh, there it goes. That was really peculiar. I don't know what happened. Fix it a little more. There we go. That was really weird. Really weird. Alright, we need scales, and we need a coat. And we need highlights and shadows. Random question. Okay. Random answer, potentially. No. They did not release the updated benchmark yet. I think it's a TBD. I don't know if we've gotten an actual date. I'm actually curious as well, so I might look that up soon. But I don't, to my knowledge, we haven't gotten anything solid information-wise on that. Yeah, I don't think we did. If we did, I missed it completely. Because I don't recall having anything yet. Little Wonkasaurus Rex. Oh my god. Benchmark Realm Reborn. Nice. I mean, yeah, I think they, like, admitted to just the fact that they haven't really modernized the Benchmark itself in a hot minute. So, like, it was good to hear their whole thing with that. Like, I have to read up on, like, the conversation a little more, but just, like, they, you know, there's one thing with Square Enix, like, I know a lot of people don't like to admit it, but, like, my opinion, like, I do think that they own up to a lot of their shit, and I keep seeing certain people in the community be like, wah, they did the, like, oh my god, this is a travesty, and it's like, they don't have to give us, like, the customization options that they do, and on top of that, like, Yoshi P and the team, like, anytime that people, like, really make a stink of something, they do their best to fucking drop everything and make it happen. So, like, I give them a lot of credit for, I don't want to say bowing down to the community, but, like, they really care. At least, like, the creative parts of the team, like Yoshi P and them, like, they actually care about, like, the user's experience. And so they're like, yep, you want it done, we will make something happen. Because they could just tell you to go fuck yourself. And they don't. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Like, there were parts of my character that I was like, ooh, I'm not 100% convinced. However, like, I wasn't, like, mad. I wasn't disappointed, I wasn't mad. There was just certain ones where I was like, ooh, I don't know, I'll have to see it fully to embrace it, but I'm still very hopeful. Yeah, the Hrothgar females looked really nice. Yeah, I can't imagine Lalafell's had much of a difference. I know Vieira, like, the face did have definitely a difference with, like, certain parts of it, for sure. For sure. Oops, that's not the color. I gotta remember to not hyperfixate on, like, the amount of detail on the jacket too, or the armor, because I did this last time, and then when you actually see the full version of like, when you see how small the emote is, I'm like, you don't really see any of that. So it's like, oh, I was worrying for nothing. Oh no, that's not what I want though. our Angie rage symbol back. Yeah. Cool. Let me just try to fix this bottom part a little bit more. Cool. I think that one's done. No, it's not. I lied! Actually, yes it is. It's myself. I don't think I'm missing. Are you sure that no edges look all wonky? No, that is done. Yay, it's done. Ayana, if you are still watching, hey, there's the last one. Your Angie emote, your rage emote. And for tonight, I am done with the arts. So I can move Ayana's commissions into... Yeah, that's all the commissions I had for you. So that is perfect. That is perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I can move this as complete, and I can put it into my completed tab thingy over in my Trello board. So yeah, that's the emotes as I said. Yeah, I did all 6. Awesome. I will be emailing those, or I'll be discording them over to you unless you need me to email them. I forgot what we did last time, but I could do both. Either way, but I will send those on over. I'm actually gonna bounce from streaming because I have a meeting in like a minute, or actually now. So I'm gonna catch that meeting before I have to leave for the end of the day. Thanks for hanging out for this wonderful little art stream, chill stream for Saturday. I will not be streaming tonight like I normally do, like Final Fantasy or stuff, because I have to babysit, dog sit, but I will be back tomorrow, more than likely, for Sunday Funday with the FC in Final Fantasy 14. Thanks for watching. Follow the socials, follow YouTube and Twitch. I stream like every day, and have a good night. Bye! Bye, 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 bye. Bye, B-Dog. Bye, Anna. Bye, everybody. Bye.